All right, I'll add you. I'll add you. And finally, I'll add you. All right, nice. The team's all wait. Ah, gosh, I forgot to add one more Loomian. Dang it, I don't know which Loomian to add. Let me ask ChatGPT. And send. All right, for your last spot, I recommend random. What? What is this Loomian? Oh well, looks like I'm not gonna get to ace this season. Is what a coward would say. Alright, if ChatGPT can't finish my team, then fine. I'll do it myself. Hey everyone, it's me, Sergeant Shaky. It's been a while since I last uploaded, and there's a couple of reasons for that, but I won't get into that in this video. For now, I'm going to be going over this AI team builder that I've been working on. It's been in the works for quite a while now, but I just haven't been able to fully flesh it out. Even now, it's not entirely complete, but I think I have enough to show something presentable at the very least. But a big shout out to Palm and the meta-analysis server for the usage stats that made this even possible in the first place. Alright, let's get into it. So when I first made my AI model, this introverted little robot, it would just spit out the first thing it sees and call it a day without exploring the other options. After a lot of trial and error though, I was able to fix it, but I won't bore you with all the details. For now, let's just talk about the final product. It was on my 5th try that I was able to create an AI that could output actual teams. Now, the first 3 times I worked on this project, I was using data of around, I think, like 200 teams, which wasn't nearly enough study material for the bot. But Palm sent me a new clump of data of around 1,100 teams, which is still not enough, but it's way more than the first time. Now, the reason why the bot needs so many teams to analyze is because there are so many different combinations of Loomian teams you can make. I think the amount of fully evolved Loomian / legendaries in this game is already around like 180 or so. And on top of that, you need teams of 7. So that gives us like well over 4 billion combinations, which is very unrealistic. So the closer amount of teams in the data that is to like 4 billion-ish combinations or more, the more accurate our bot will be because it has prepared for every single situation possible. Now that I've explained the technical stuff, let's head on over to the demonstration and actually use the teams it gives us in battle. So I wanted to make a rain team for my alpha oxidized oxydrake that's been sitting in my PC for like God knows how long. So that means I know I'm going to use Deludrix, and because I'm using Deludrix, I also want to use Soulburst Skellig. So I'll just input those 3 for now. Skellig, Deludrix, and Oxydrake. I also got this really cool Protagon skin, Alpha Protagon skin from the Christmas event, and I want to use that, as well as my Alpha Tone Deaf Tsukame with Seasong. So I'll put those in right now. And let's just see what the AI has to say about filling up the rest of the team. Alright, so we got Whippledrift and Eliguana. Alright, so I'll make a team with these 7 and see how it does in battle. Okay, so I decided not to do a battle because Season 2 just released with a lot of new balance changes which could affect how the team performs. Since I've been using Season 1 data, so there's going to be a lot of differences with how Loomians work together. So instead, the past few days I've been working on a Google Colab code to make the model more accessible to like different public devices and whatnot. And the reason why I had to do this is because deploying Python code is like a little bit complicated. You can't like deploy it through GitHub regularly or whatever. So I think this is like the easiest way I was able to make it accessible, if that makes sense. But so I'll just go over the code a little bit, but I won't get into too much details. The pip install command here is just installing your dependencies or like whatever you need to get the model working and whatnot. The wget stuff here is just to actually get the model from GitHub and use it into Google Colab, because for some reason I'm not able to like clone my repository on here, which is kind of weird. But this is the Loomian predictor model, the Loomian model and whatnot. This is the actual function that lets you lets the model predict your team and whatnot. And then this this function right here, it's just to like make it like more readable, I guess, when you're actually using the model itself. And this is where you're gonna see like your inputs and outputs. So right here, like I already inputted Wintrix and Protagon, and it gave me this as like a team and whatnot. And if you are done with your predictions and whatever, you can just type quit and it'll automatically end it for you. But if you want to use this, all you gotta do is go into the link in the pinned comment below, and once you're here, you essentially just click the play button right here. And the first time you do it, it's gonna take a couple of minutes, like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, because it's trying to install the packages that you need to run the model. But when you're done doing all of this, the next time you use this, then it'll be like a little bit faster, I guess. It'll take like 10 seconds or so, but only for this session. I think if you like turn off your computer and turn it back on and then come back, you're gonna have to like redo this because like it's not like saved locally. But yeah, I'll just wait for this to finish. Alright, so that took about like 2 minutes and like 1 second or something. But anyways, when the packages are done being installed and whatnot, then you'll get to this part of the screen, and you can just start using it from there. So I guess let's put like a random set of 3 Loomians or something. We'll do like Wintrix, what's popular, Leshent, and I guess like Joltooth or something. And then you'll be prompted for your rank. I guess it's best if you just put Ace since it's the highest rank. But if you wanted like a team closer to the other skill ranks, then I guess you could do like the other ones if you wanted that, like Hyper, Expert, whatnot. But for now I'll do Ace, and we'll just see what it outputs. Alright, so it says it wants you to add Zulong, Garlash, Whippledrift, and Ursnack. I'm assuming it wants the Whippledrift for like a strong gust, so that your Wintrix does more like damage and is a little bit faster under wind. Zulong, I'm actually not sure why there's a Zulong here, but I mean, sure, I guess. Ursnack, I guess, for like pivoting and whatnot, and to form like a defensive core with Leshent. I wouldn't say that these two would be like the best defensive cores possible, but sure, I guess. And then you have Garlash to round it off. But yeah, if you want to use this, feel free to use the link below. If you want to help with making the model more accurate, I suggest you join the meta-analysis server and submit usages to the usage stat submissions channel. That way, for next time, I guess I could have like more data to work with, and especially like season 2 data, since season 2 just came out. And yeah, let's try to get 2,000 usage submissions. All right, but yeah, that's about it for this code. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.